So cool. What's your thoughts on the derby yesterday? Us 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2.
I thought in the end a fair result. I thought first half, I thought the team selection was all wrong from the start. I couldn't understand why you made those play those players that he did.
Okay.
Maybe it was the assurance that we had Kolasinac at left back and he wasn't. I don't know what it's at, but the creativity wasn't really there in the first half, and they were picking us off. We were lucky. We were really lucky. I mean, I know he made a horrible error for the first goal, Leno, but he made a couple of good saves.
Oh, brilliant saves! Brilliant
that
saves.
Kept us really in the first
Yes.
half. And
Yeah.
we could have been all gone. The whole game could have been gone.
Yeah. That's true.
Then Lacazette gave us reprieve just before half
Yeah,
time.
fantastic
Got
goal.
the goal, lifted the spirits.
Yes, absolutely.
I thought second half we came out. As soon as Ceballos came on the pitch, I think there was a bit more urgency, more creativity.
Yeah.
Aubameyang then went down the middle. He got as soon as he moved down the middle rather than on the side. I thought then they got the equaliser and then a bit of a panic because then it went to VAR. So we're standing there waiting whether the goal was going to be allowed. I don't know what the VAR was for.
Yeah, it's a good question.
But and it was good. It was good. It was a good feeling because it went our way. Because with VAR, you don't think it's going to go Tottenham's way, didn't you? When it comes to VAR.
It's true. But it has, hasn't it?
And then we went in front, and then it wasn't allowed. But then, having said that, the linesman did have his flag up, so it wouldn't have been. It made no difference anyway on the VAR or not. But what I don't like is that you can't see on the screen if you're paying. Like say someone's paying 90 quid for a ticket there, and they can't watch and they can't see why the decision's not.
No, it's true.
I don't agree with. And I thought in the end there was a fair result. We could have won it in the end, but then they could have won it with Harry Kane hitting the post. So
fair enough.
I think there's a direct. I think the FA have got a directive now that you don't book Harry Kane unless it's murder.
I don't know if we can say that, Claude, but
I'm not. But no, it's happening with Alan Shearer. And it's happening again. Again. I mean, as you know, he nearly kicked Lennon's head off his shoulders.
That's right.
And he wasn't. And he said, I won't be playing for England
if I get charged. Apparently.
And then apparently the charge was revoked. Harry Kane, I think, unless he really commits really, really bad foul, he won't get booked. So we know where that's going. I mean, but he should have been booked for that.
He should have been booked for that if the referee says not a penalty.
Now I think it was a fair result in the end. I think Spurs were there for the taking, but
they were there for the taking.
But at the end of the day, when you put the line up like we did, it gave them the encouragement to do what they could do. And I'm afraid, I don't think it's Torreira's fault. Torreira, I don't think is quite match fit. I thought
possibly not.
Pepe needs time to settle.
He does need time.
He's okay. He's a good. I know his shooting's not there yet, but I think it's just adapting to the Premier League.
He's got an assist. He's assisted for Alex's goal.
Yeah, but having said all that, if you look at his overall play, it's not quite there yet. But that's going to come. It's going to come.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of people already writing him off.
Oh, but, that's ridiculous. No, I can't. I can't listen to that
because of his price tag, obviously. But he's going to need time, and once he gets settled in, I think he's going to be a handful. The only thing I love all the free players, the free front players. The only thing I've got reservations about is Aubameyang is not down the middle, and they're all great players. But if you put Aubameyang, then you can't play Lacazette somewhere else, and
it's finding a system that works.
I think one has to really drop back more, like the Liverpool. But once they get used to it, I suppose it will work. But
it will work.
I have reservations whether the three can play together, but we'll see. What about you?
Was it? I thought we should have won, but when you're 2-0 down, you probably take a draw. I don't know. I don't know if the starting lineup was wrong. I don't know. But I just think that the mistakes we made cost us the win. Because if we don't make those mistakes, we win the game. I mean, I was next to Tottenham fans and at 2-0, they were celebrating, thinking they'd won the game. So that was quite fun. You're right, it's interesting you said about Harry Kane hitting the post because we all stopped.
Yeah, I thought it was in.
But we all stopped, and it would have been. I don't know. Maybe our defense thought it was us. We all stopped and put our hands up, and the goal would have been given. And now, if they'd scored a third, how would we have come back from that?
No.
You know, so
it would have been impossible. Right?
Was it a favourite? I don't think. I thought we deserved to win it. I thought in the end Tottenham were lucky to get away with a draw. But in the end,
in the first half, you've got to say, I think it's a game of two halves because in the first half they could have easily been 3 or 4-1 up.
Yes, true.
So to say we could deserve to win is a bit pushed.
On the second half, I think we deserved it because we really went at them. We went at them. Do you think Harry Kane has got a reputation for diving?
It's not the first time he's done it, is it? It's not the first time.
He's not the first time, that's right.
He's done it for England. He does it for but when he can't do it for England, then no one gives a shit.
He's done it. This is the second time he's done it against us.
Yeah, it's the second time, and we're not the only club he's done it against. No. And yes, he's got a reputation, and he's very clever because what he does is puts his body there in front of the bloke, so he commits. The fact. It's very clever. It's a very clever. I mean, now with VAR as well, I don't think these sort of things will be getting away with it. No. But I mean, didn't he do it last week, or was about no?
He did. He did do it last week against Newcastle, and he didn't win the penalty. He didn't win the penalty, just like
he should have
in the game.
As I said, he should have been booked.
He should have been booked if it's not a penalty. I don't understand.
But I think there's a directive from the FA. I really do. I still believe there's a directive from the FA. Unless it's serious, do not book him. He's the England captain.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that's all I can see. And I think it's been told to the Referees Association, whatever they call themselves. And that's what I'll stand by. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm not having it.
I agree with you.
There seems to be, it's Harry Kane. We can't do this unless it's really serious. We can't do this.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. And the thing is, I'll actually elaborate on that. If that was a foreign player, can you imagine the abuse he would have got? Can you imagine? But like you said, I think you're right. I think it is because he did it when they unfortunately beat us in the last game of White Hart Lane. He threw himself to the ground and got a penalty. But like you said, why does he not have a reputation for being a diver? Because I think he's a cheat. I really think he's a cheat. And if it was a foreign player doing that, he would have got so much stick. It's
like Michael Owen used to do it as well.
He used to do it,
But because he does it for England, no one says a thing.
Yeah.
But when he done it for Liverpool, they're all bloody going mad about
it. Yeah. It's disgraceful. It's disgraceful.
It's a disgrace, but if it helps your country win the World Cup, it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, no, and that's wrong. That's wrong. I personally think it's a cheat. I can't believe he didn't get booked because the referee said this.
But this is, as I say, and I'm going again, right?
Yeah, no, I agree.
I don't believe it. It's all part of the gamesmanship. And I'll say it again. If one of our players do it,
you'd be happy with that,
and we get a result. Yeah. I'm happy.
You're happy, even though he cheated. You'd be happy with that.
I'm happy now because they're all at it. And as far as I'm concerned, if we want to get ahead in the game, if you can't beat them, join them. I don't think actually. The results, first two games were great. Don't get me wrong. I don't think we were brilliant in those first two games. I think we got the games we won, and we won them. I thought, Liverpool, I thought we gave them far too much respect, and we got that. I think the Spurs game, thought there was good signs in the way we came back.
Yeah, fantastic comeback.
But there's still problems. But those problems will, I hope, when the two fullbacks come into the team.
And Rob as well.
And Rob Holding, that should sort that out. But
hopefully.
But then you're asking for three players to come back from big injuries
and make a massive impact,
and to make an impact straight away, which is that's another worrying thing.
Yeah.
So it would have been nice if these players were already ready now in the start of the season.
Yeah.
With a pre-season behind them, but.
And don't forget, we've got William to come next season as well.
Yeah, got Saliba to come next season.
So that's even more.
And so
adjustment.
But that's next year. We can't think about next season yet.
No, that's
true.
The
thing is this season. But a good thing about it, we've got 7 out of 12, which I think is okay. I would have with those 4 games.
Prefer to have another.
Maybe 8 would have been better, but
Yeah, 8 would have been better.
Or 8 or 9 would have been better.
Yeah.
But 7's okay because at the end of the day, the two rivals for that spot are behind us at the moment. So
yeah, that's right. No, that's right.
And Chelsea will take time to get going, I think, because they've got a lot of young players bedding in.
Well, you mean the free.
And Manchester United seem to be having problems.
Yeah.
But I've got to say, that Daniel James, James? I saw the signing from Swansea. He's going to be a big hit for them this season. He's going to be a very good player. I think I watched him. He scored a bloody great goal, and I thought he was very impressive in that game. So
yeah.
But we have to finish above them two teams. That's the minimum, really, because I think we have the players now. There's no excuse. I think we're ahead of these two teams now, player-wise and everything. But what worries me, as I say, and I'm still I'm open about it, is this coach good enough to take us to that?
I hope so. I think so. I'm
having a lot of doubts about.
I like to think so.
We will see. We'll see.
I hope so.
He hasn't cut it, has he? He's not cut it really at Arsenal, has he? I think Alexis now is not really. Both teams have really lost out on this, haven't they? Man United with Alexis, Arsenal with. They've both really been done on this one, but I couldn't understand why they played him the other day against Spurs.
If he's going on loan, it's a weird one. It's a strange one. If
he was going on loan, look at people like Reece Nelson and
Joe,
who have been really doing well, just left on the bench again. That's another one I need. I don't want to go. I don't want to keep going into it because I'll just get upset if I keep going into it. But I just don't think he's consistent enough for me. I don't know. He's not. It's amazing because when he was in Germany, he was probably one of the best playmakers in the league.
And he's come over here, didn't he?
And he's come over here and he's gone backwards. I don't understand it. I don't know what it is.
It's a shame.
But as DT said the other day, as he said, the one good thing he did do, he brought Aubameyang to the.
I think he done more good things than that.
Anyway,
that's a bit harsh.
I could be harsh like DT and say put him in the bin, but
no. There's no need. There's no need for talk like that. No, that's over the top. That's over the. Obviously, other bins are available, like Dusty Bin. You remember Dusty Bin?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Ted Rogers. Can you do that thing? I tried to do it.
He's in it. There you go. Right. Very sad news. Luis Enrique.
Yeah, that was Luis Enrique's daughter, Sen Enrique. She's only 9 years old.
9 years old, and
can you imagine? It's so sad. Our hearts and thoughts prayers go out to all the Enrique family and friends. Imagine 9 years old. 9 years old. It's just, I can't believe it. It's so shocking. It's so shocking. When things like that happen, it makes you realise how lucky we are.
When you wake up every morning,
and you've got to have family. Exactly how lucky we are. How lucky we are. And we realise that other things are more important. That is too young. That is gone too soon. I think that was a song Michael Jackson did, something like that. Gone too. It's so sad. So
it's very sad.
May her soul rest in peace, isn't it? And our hearts and prayers and thoughts go out to all the Enrique family.
What else is there to talk about? Rounding up.
Under
you
20.
Went to was it the under 23?
Under 23s. Yeah, I was meant to go, but I didn't. But I was meant to go, but we were otherwise engaged, isn't it? Because we're not really allowed to talk about, are we? You know what I'm talking about. We were otherwise engaged, weren't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How did they get on, by the way? Do you know?
They drew 2-2. We're 2-0 down, and Robbie Burton and following Balogun equalised second off. So we've got 2-2 draws. So we're still unbeaten. We're still unbeaten in the league.
Second, are we, or first?
I think we're third or something. We're level on goal difference and all that. I think Chelsea are top, unfortunately, at the moment. So yeah. And I don't know. Did we talk about women? Because our women won 5-0.
Oh yeah, didn't they win the other week 6-0 as well? Didn't they?
Yeah. Sorry.
6-0.
Yeah. No, we won 6-0 against Tottenham last Sunday.
But it's not a league game, is it?
No, it's just a friendly. Just a friendly.
When does the league start?
On Sunday.
Oh, so they're playing West Ham, aren't they?
Yes, that's correct.
Is that
2:30. That's at Bournemouth.
2:30 Saturday.
We start a defence of the Women's Super League title. Sunday, 2:30.
West Ham, is it?
West Ham, yes.
So that's
West
the
Ham
Sullivan's boy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, you'll probably
Well,
see
he's
him
the
at
chairman. He's the chairman. Yeah, yes, that's right. That's right. Yes,
Yeah,
that's right.
all right, yeah.
Obviously,
So,
other Sullivans are available. Do you remember Sullivan's, the programme?
the only Sullivan I know is, was it?
Charlotte O'Sullivan. She was another one. She used to be on Time FM. Obviously, other radio stations are available.
Who's that singer? What was it? It was a singer.
David Sullivan. It's not David Sullivan.
No, it was a singer, Sullivan.
Sullivan. Yeah, it sounds familiar.
I can't think of it.
It sounds familiar. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So, all right. So then, international week. So good luck to England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland. Good luck to Nigeria and good luck to Italy as well.
Yeah. Good luck to them all, but I'm getting
Men and women. Yeah, you're getting what?
International break. I don't know what to do. I might go and watch a non-league game.
I'm going to watch our women instead. What about watching our women?
Hey?
Are you going to watch our
I
women?
might come and watch the women. Yeah, I might go watch the women.
What non-league team would you go and see?
If I might go.
Barnet?
No, Barnet are not playing. Apparently, I was talking to Scully. They're not playing.
That's right. Coaches. Coach. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
And he said they're not playing because apparently a couple of their players are on international duty.
Okay.
Right,
so their game's been postponed.
I might even, if Leighton Orient are playing at home, I might go and watch the O's.
At Brisbane Road. Okay. Well, thanks very much for watching. And Claude, tell them what to do.
Leave your comments in the box. Always welcome. And in the future shows, we hope to have a few of the AFTV boys.
All the squad, one by one.
Squad, yeah. So.
Thank you. See you next week.